वक्त से करूँगा, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है। अगर आप उस सेक्शन में जाओगे तो स्पेसिफिक टॉपिक से आप सर्च कर सकते हो जिसमें आपको इंटरेस्ट है। साथ ही साथ वहाँ पे भी कैटेगराइज होते हैं कि ये डॉक्यूमेंटेशन रिलेटेड बग है, फिर उसके बाद ये स्मॉल फीचर से रिलेटेड बग है, ये उससे रिलेटेड, फिर थोड़ा और कॉम्प्लेक्स। तो मैं सजेस्ट करूँगा कि सबसे पहले आप इशूज कैटेगराइजेशन के थ्रू जाओ। लेट्स सपोज आपको भी उतना नॉलेज नहीं है ओपन सोर्स में, तो आप डॉक्यूमेंटेशन पे जा सकते हो कि जो भी इशूज डॉक्यूमेंटेशन में आता है। फिर उसके बाद थोड़ा सा और लेवल आप इंक्रीज कर सकते हो, थोड़ा और बग देख सकते हो, देन आफ्टर दैट आप कॉम्प्लेक्स में जा सकते हो। And this is all from my side, but I will refer to the Saurabh Saraswat. I guess he is actively participating in the open source. Again, this is the best guy who can tell you about more.
Saurabh Saraswat sir.
Saurabh Saraswat, sir.
Saurabh Saraswat sir.
Saurabh.
Okay, so now
Now, now,
so now it's your turn to ask questions with our seniors. So one by one we will give you some mics. You can see in the switch. You have to compromise with some things. So we can't do anything with electricity. So we will be providing you the mics so you can ask the questions to the seniors. Okay?
कोई है दूसरा?
So one by one जिसको जिसको जो भी पूछना है.
Hello, respected seniors and super seniors. Myself Rishabh, and I am from Bytecode third year. So my question to all my seniors that कि like हमारे जो freelancing जो experience है, उसके थ्रू हम इंटरव्यूज वगैरह क्रैक कर सकते हैं। मतलब लाइक हमने इंटर्नशिप जो है, इंटर्नशिप का एक्सपीरियंस लाइक 0 है, बट फ्रीलांसिंग का एक्सपीरियंस है, मतलब इतना है कि हम इंटरव्यू में बैठ सकते हैं, देन वी कैन क्रैक द इंटरव्यू।
अरे लेट
हाँ कर सकते हैं। यू आर कैपेबल फॉर मेरे हिसाब से कैपेबल है। इन फ्रीलांसिंग इज बेटर देन इंटर्नशिप। नहीं, गलत है। बेटर देन इंटर्नशिप। फ्रीलांसिंग इक्वली समझ सकते हैं। फ्रीलांसिंग भी बढ़िया चीज़ है। I'm a freelancer. टांगे पतली पतली टांग उसकी देखते हैं। I'm pausing this video because of the technical error. Sorry.
The most important part
Resume this video because technical
being
is
selected for interview
solved.
is that the HR is not looking for someone who they have to train for 6 months or 4 months. They don't want a candidate because these between these training periods they are inefficient to them, and the company um, loses their money on while training. So if you are a freelancer, stick to the freelancing work. But if you are trying to move to the corporate world, show it as a self-employed section and continuing on that. But the thing is how to show your skills there in self-employed section. So you have to show case in such a way that it brings the idea of responsibility to the HR. Like you were responsible for this and you have successfully completed this, and how the client got how the feedback is from client. What is the feedback from its client like? Was they satisfied or extremely satisfied? So you can move like this and make your resume in such a way that it gives a sense of responsibility and your achievements. And once these two things are done, your resume will be selected. Most probably it would be selected. But regarding being selection to the hiring process, don't go for MNCs at first. Stick to the Indian startups that are small, like with 20 to 10 to 20 employee base, and then then it will bring more highlights to your resume. But the most frequent question that is asked, like, why are you moving from a freelancer to a corporate? A freelancer is free to act on its own, but you are trying to get into a situation where you have to bind with the company laws and you have to work on a strict deadline and strict times. But why are you going to work on that? Is there any particular reason, or are you just experimenting? This is the most frequent question for freelancers. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Now, next. Any from the juniors? Any from the juniors?
Ashish wanna mention some more points to carry forward. देखो सर, लाइक आप पूछ रहे हो फ्रीलांसर का, राइट? लाइक देखो सर ने कहा कि अभी फ्रीलांसर डेफिनेटली नॉट काउंट होगा आपके एक्सपीरियंस पे, बट फ्रीलांसिंग से आप अपने सेल्फ जो स्किल है उसको इंक्रीज कर सकते हो। सेल्फ स्किल इंक्रीजिंग एंड अर्निंग, ये बिहाइंड द सीन वर्क करता है फ्रीलांसिंग के। मैंने जो फ्रीलांसिंग किया था वो मैंने अपने सेल्फ लर्निंग के लिए किया था। लेट सपोज आप कोई भी वर्क करते हो, लेट सपोज आप एक इंडस्ट्री में जाते हो, इंडस्ट्री में जब भी आप कोई वर्क करते हो तो वहाँ पे आपका रिव्यू होता है, चीज़ें बहुत सारे रिव्यूज़ होते हैं, राइट? फिर उसमें आपको बहुत ज़्यादा रिस्ट्रिक्शन होती है। बट अगर आप फ्रीलांसिंग में हो, आपने वर्क किया, वर्क अच्छा लगा उनको, ठीक है। अगर आपको वर्क अच्छा नहीं लगा तो आप डिनाई भी कर सकते हो, कॉर्पोरेट में आप डिनाई नहीं कर सकते। तो फ्रीलांसिंग आप अपने स्किल को इंक्रीज करने के लिए एज वेल एज लर्निंग के लिए यूज करो, ना कि आप टू एंटर इन द कॉर्पोरेट के लिए यूज करो।
Yes, but the thing is, you cannot enter in corporate by showing just the freelancing work. You can show your skills, but you cannot make it count as your experience. You will be self-employed, and that is not a part of the recruitment system. It will not be counted until and unless you have some relevant corporate experience or relevant full-time experience with it.
आगे मेरे
Then you can go ahead.
Next
मेरी
question.
फोटो रखना।
थैंक्स ऑन फ्रॉम माय साइड।
मेरे फोन में।
Yes.
Respected seniors, myself El Raja, I am from Bytecode CSC second year. So my question is, so what kind of a process should we follow before startup in the field of ML and DL?
Somebody had said they have worked on AI and ML. They can go ahead.
Saurabh Saswat. Dipu, you can answer
I can, and but shall I?
because you have done research internship on AI.
Yes, but okay. So regarding the AI ML stuff, so you are in the second year. I think you should start with the basic maths first. So basic calculus and probability statistics, number theory, matrix, vectors, and then once this is done, stick to a programming language. I would prefer R or Python. Both are equivalent. But if you are more into the maths, then prefer R over um, Python, and then you have to work on different networking protocols. Just read about it, how to get the data pipelines, and some basics of NIFI, NIFI as well. NIFI is other tool, NIFI, and after that can work on Kaggle. That is a platform, but you can start collecting data sets from it, and you can start exploring the data. The first thing is the exploration of data. Once that is done, then we start with the data modeling and then building AI models on it. So once these are done, there is a Coursera there is a course on Coursera that is by Sir N2NG. He is the one who has brought light to the AIML. You can complete that course. It would take around a year, and then once that course is done, you will be ready for industry. But red flag to it. Sir, endurance course is a pretty big course and it is too mathematical. So if you are not into mathematics, then that course is not for you. But that is not one of the best, but that is the best course on the internet for AI.
Next, anyone from juniors?
Any query?
आप सबको सब कुछ पता है? कोई डाउट्स नहीं आपको?
Anything? कुछ भी पूछ सकते हो?
No doubts.
Good morning, Bhaiya. My name is Sanjay. I am from BTech CSE second year. My question is that why not whatever the developer is dead, lost of the developer or the new learner are trying to take a web development, not a app development.
That's a very clean question, I would say. Clean means domain specific question. But the clear answer to it, because at first you need a physical environment for it. So you can just work on the laptop only. You don't need a physical device to test. You don't need an broader answer for hardware, since app development involves hardware as well. Voice processing, threads, and cameras, sensors. These are two things that are hard for. But there is earlier the difficulty was
disconnected.
Deepu sir, please stop as electricity has come. We are reconnected. Please wait for a minute. Yes, sir. Now you can continue.
okay. So the thing is, app development is not dedicated to software. It is not dedicated to only Chrome or Firefox. It will be a part of the hardware, the OS, the native. You have to know how the OS works and how you can optimize things at the OS level. Like the most is red situations, semaphore situations, multiple threads, working with hardwares like cameras, fingerprint sensors, and on top of it, some networking. But with AI, web development, it is not the case. You just have to work on your data logics, UI, and on top of it, some basics of data networking, computer networks. Just these things would do. There is no layer for OS. That is the reason most of the developers are switching or are trying to get more. The curvature is not very steep. It's a linear curve for web development and dating. Okay. I hope that answers the question.
Yes, sir. Saurabh Saraswat sir is telling. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
मैंने बोला like everything is right क्योंकि मतलब most of the situations में ये होता है कि you don't have that hardware thing. During my first year जो मेरे साथ हुआ था कि मैंने development try किया था but I have a system जो था इंटेल पेंटियम मतलब ड्यूल कोर सिलिकॉन था उसमें मतलब एसडीके चाहिए होता है एसडीके लाइक एनीवन डोंट नो एसडीके बेसिकली तुम्हारे रेप्लिका तुम्हारे मोबाइल का जो वर्चुअल मोबाइल जो है तुम लैपटॉप में चलाते हो ठीक है काइंड ऑफ वो सब रन करने के लिए तुम्हें अच्छा खासा एक सिस्टम चाहिए होता है तो कुछ लोग तो उस वजह से रुक जाते हैं कि यार वो हो नहीं पा रहा है उनका सिस्टम सपोर्ट नहीं कर रहा है ठीक है बाकी जो वर्किंग है वो वाला बात था वो थोड़ा सा मेरे को कंट्रोवर्शियल लगा कि ये डिपेंड करता है कि अगर तुम्हारा मोबाइल एप्लीकेशन अगर तुम्हारा वेब एप्लीकेशन भी कुछ ऐसा है जिसमें नेटवर्क या कैमरा या कुछ रिक्वायर्ड है देन यू हैव टू रीड अबाउट दैट आल्सो लाइक वेब आरटीसी वगैरह ये जो तुम अभी गूगल मीट कर रहे हो उसके लिए तुम्हें तुम्हारे कैमरा सेंसर करने के लिए मैं वेब डेवलपमेंट से यूज कर रहा हूँ बेसिकली सिमिलरली मोबाइल वाले केस में भी होगा कि तुम हार्डवेयर यूज कर रहे हो मोबाइल वाले केस में होगा कि तुम ओएस को थोड़ा अच्छे से यूज कर सकते हो क्योंकि अगर तुम वेब के थ्रू यूज कर रहे हो तो वेब के थ्रू तुम यूज कर रहे हो विद द यूज ऑफ एनी ब्राउजर और जितना ब्राउजर का रेस्ट्रिक्शन है वो सारा रेस्ट्रिक्शन तुम्हारे वेब एप्लीकेशन पे भी लग जाएगा अगर ब्राउजर इतना कर सकता है तो तुम भी उतना ही कर सकते हो और इफ यू टॉक अबाउट मोबाइल एप्लीकेशन तो वहां पे तुम्हारे पास रेस्ट्रिक्शन नहीं रहता है तुम एक्सेस रीड योर वॉइस एंड ऑल तो जितना तुम यूजर से एक्सेस लोगे तुम अब उस सिस्टम के उतने हार्डवेयर को एक्सेस कर सकते हो तो ये कुछ कोड्स होते हैं जो ऐप डेवलपमेंट बेनिफिट होते हैं बाकी ऐसा नहीं है आजकल तो बहुत लोग ऐसे ऑनलाइन प्लेटफॉर्म भी प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं जहाँ पे तुम लेफ्ट साइड में कोड करो राइट साइड में तुम्हें आउटपुट दिख रहा है तो काइंड ऑफ तुम डेवलपमेंट कर सकते हो तुम उतना हैवी सिस्टम भी नहीं रहता है It totally depends on person के ऊपर जो करना चाहता है अब के टाइम पे बैठने के टाइम पे इस सिस्टम पर that's it for my
Next questions. More questions, please.
Senior C question.
I'm from BTech science student. My question is how to be doing interview? Because when I speak with you, I have a lot of server side, lack of confidence, and lack of eye contact. So how to manage them?
nervousness and other things, the practice is the key. You have to, in mock interview, you have to recite it or rehearse it in first in some scenarios, how to give introduction of yourself, how do you actually answer the questions. You have to rehearse it, you have to give mock interviews and learn from the feedback. That's it from
One thing I'm adding here, like everyone get covered during interviews. So the interviewer's first question is introduce yourself. That is to make yourself comfortable. So your introduction always remember everything about yourself. Like इंट्रोडक्शन को रट जाओ पूरी तरह से ताकि उनके आते के साथ तुम्हारा रटा हुआ चीजें वो तुम बोलो तो फिर तुम कंफर्टेबल हो जाओ. वो बेसिकली उसी के लिए होता है क्योंकि उनके पास तुम्हारा रिज्यूमे होता है वो जानते हैं कि तुम क्या हो या फिर क्या नहीं हो. तो वो तुमको इंट्रोड्यूस करने के लिए इसीलिए बोला जाता है ताकि तुम अपने आप को कंफर्टेबल कर लो.
फंडामेंटल उसमें था ये क्या कहते हैं
More questions?
कंट्रोल
also, if you are a bit nervous while interview process, you can upfrontly tell the interviewer that I'm a bit nervous, so I can make mistakes while saying, or I can stammer while speaking. That's a normal thing, and interviewer will also will not have any objection on this because they have encountered candidates like this earlier as well. But nobody has told in the first time that they are a bit nervous while making this. You can say and there is no harm in that.
तो गुड आफ्टरनून सीनियर्स. मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि अगर किसी को साइबर सिक्योरिटी में इंटरेस्ट है तो वो इस फील्ड को कैसे एक्सप्लोर कर सकता है और मार्केट में करंट टाइम पे क्या जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटीज है इसमें, और डीएसए या साइबर सिक्योरिटी अगर किसी को आता है तो उसके लिए क्या क्या अपॉर्चुनिटीज होंगी.
साइबर सिक्योरिटी अगर परस्यू करनी है तो सबसे पहले जो इंफॉर्मेशन सिक्योरिटी का किस सब्जेक्ट है हमारे शायद कोर्स में भी है उसको सही से करना पड़ेगा. एंड साइबर सिक्योरिटी इज लाइक a research field, and like a research field, I would say it's a research field. It's like a research field where you have to see attacks and compensate that. Okay, cyber security often there are many roles that can be open, like network security, hardware security, and even the sites that we use most frequently is the SSL certifications, TSL certifications, and most of the part are on that only. So it offers a variety of roles, but they are not too generic, they are too specific in terms of where it is being involved. Like let's say cybersecurity in terms of applications, where you have to build some hashing algorithms for the data transfer, or you have to build some security layer for firewall and other things. But it is not too generic. You have to be specific on. You have to be specific on what type of cybersecurity you are pursuing. But if you have a good knowledge of information security, then you can adapt to it.
More questions from anyone? कोई डाउट? See, this is one of those opportunities where you can meet your seniors and ask them questions freely. And if you have thought like स्पंदन में तो हमारे seniors आएंगे वहाँ पे हम उनसे मिल लेंगे, so there will be no time. They are not going to meet you all, okay? So if you have any question, like regardless of technical things, like if you, even if you have some questions regarding your academics, or if you have some problems related to any issues which you can see like your seniors can solve, you can clearly ask them, okay?
So my question is, I'm currently in front-end development. So I want to switch my tech stacks. So how can I manage my internship and learning together?
Switch the tech stack in terms of what, like full stack, backend, or totally a different domain?
Totally different domain.
Like,
Uh, Networks and DevOps.
so the first thing that I suggest you doing is go to a site and read some blogs about what are things offered in that domain and complete it one by one. Complete a theory first, and once the theory is complete, you will be able to speak in the interviews. And once that is done, you can you will have to take hands on it, hands on make some mini projects or practice the theories that you have done. This is only the way. It's like learning a technology. It's not like learning a new tech stack or switching a tech stack. But like you said, you are currently doing internship and you want to do. That's pretty normal. Everybody does it. And um, to do that, we mostly utilize our free time, like the weekends and sometimes up to 2 3 hours on a daily basis. Not more than 2 to 3 hours because we are currently full-time employees. So we don't have much time to learn new things, but we give around 2 to 3 hours to learn the things, and on the weekends we take things more forward. Somebody is incorrect.
Yeah, so actually, just wanna make a point here. That first, clear with your goals, okay? Can you please specify what kind of different domain you want to shift over, or something like this?
कौन सा डोमेन में जाना चाहते हो?
Basically, it's around networks and infrastructure.
It's around network and infrastructure. So network is वो खुद में इतना बड़ा टॉपिक है जिसमें पूरा पूरा नेटवर्किंग पूरा सब कुछ आ रहा है. इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर में खुद ही पूरा का पूरा डेवऑप्स पूरा का पूरा सर्वलेस आर्किटेक्चर सब आता है. And the thing is कि these are two different things, networking and infra. And if you are just wanna explore about these things, then that's fine. But if you wanna switch over them, then please specify that I wanna go with the networking part or I have to go with the infra part. Because in infra you have to take care of networking and also more than network. Because in infra you have to take care about the how actually the servers are getting involved with the communication, how servers are involved with the latency and other things. So these are the things. So first of all, make clear goals. Okay? If you are switching from a different domain to a different domain, then please clear with your goals.
Otherwise, you will be stuck in between of these situations. You have switched the domain, and now you are feeling okay. I'm regretting that decision. So don't put yourself in that situation.
Any questions? There? Yes, please. There.
पूछेगा फाइन कराओ
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir. My name is Kshitij and I am BTech second year student. I just want to ask कि मुझे ब्लॉकचेन में जाना है तो how should I actually start exploring it? Like मैंने काफ़ी जगह सर्च भी किया तो लाइक पहले बेसिक सीख लो, फिर लाइक इथेरियम सीख लो, फिर ये एग्जाम्पल तो एप्लीकेशन यहाँ जा सकते हो. But like how should I actually dig deep into the blockchain?
अच्छा तो हम भी जाना चाहेंगे लेकिन बाद में.
So yeah, in this respect, I can.
Shamli, you are inaudible.
Okay, sorry. I just wanna take this question because my first impression that is related to this only, that cloud computing and blockchain. I just wanna make a point very clear to you, Chetas. The blockchain is not all about Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin is very different and blockchain is very different. So I guess and I hope you are clear with that first of all. And the blockchain, if you just wanna go with the blockchain, then yeah, you can go with the different languages. Like I have experimented with the Solidity, so yeah, you can try with that also. And on that you can use some
सॉलिडिटी का
as
मैंने
you
लेक्चर
have
देखा लेकिन
mentioned that
इंग्लिश में थे
Ethereum
इसलिए
wallet.
मैंने
So yeah,
छोड़
you
दिया
can
था.
go with that Ethereum, and actually there is a site or there is a platform. I will share you after this meeting, on which you will get some free REPL kind of things on which you can actually perform those blockchain operations, because performing the blockchain operations will cause will need these coins or these REPL coins. So yeah, this is the thing, and it's not like okay, you have if you have decided you can have to go with the blockchain, then yeah, you for sure you can go with there is nothing harm in it. But the thing is, you have to go in the proper structure manner. Like firstly, you have to start with that programming language, that Solidity thing, and after getting proficiency or after getting intermediate level of proficiency at least, then you can start with the implementation of the blockchain tech. So this is the thing that you have to take forward with you.
I think Shantanu, I think he was asking for how we can dive into the blockchain. It's not like what is the roadmap. It's like how he can dig deep into the blockchain at the beginner stage. I
So
don't.
starting with this only, he should he have to go with some programming language or some languages, so where he can start with that. So that why I have suggested a Solidity thing.
Yes, but do you think at a beginner level he should really dive into the blockchain, like how the things are working behind the scene and how he can make his own algorithm and other things at a beginner stage?
That is not recommendable at all. But the thing is, Deepu, that if he is so passionate or something like this, then yeah, he should. But the thing is, it's totally depend on Chetas, how he is planning to move forward.
Yes,
So yeah,
I prescribe work on
so yeah.
work on it around 2 to 3 years. Then you can understand more of the things in the blockchain. It's not what is written like the definition. A blockchain is a blockchain. It's not like
Yeah.
you have to understand the basics, which you will get around 6 months.
Most of the people get confused about this only. Okay, blockchain means Bitcoin. Blockchain means Bitcoin building and all that.
That is not the case. So when you say you want to dig deep into the blockchain, I assume that you want to understand how the blockchain in general works and how you can push your own algorithms and how you can work on hashing and other things. Is my assumption right? Is it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
It is not a good way to start a technology. First, take a hands-on on it, use it for a while, and then dissect it. Don't start dissecting from the beginning. It will be hard for you to see how the technology is abstracted. So it's like when we say you switch on a fan and the fan starts rotating, but the things that are involved in there are too big for you to understand at the current stage. You have to get the proper understanding of different things. You can just learn the names, by heart the names and other things, but you cannot get involved into it at the beginning. Just take hands-on and give some time to sink it in your brain, and then you can start. That's it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
One thing I want to mention to the Shantanu भैया that I'm completely agree with, अगर मैं कहीं भी सीखने जाता हूँ तो like take correlate, blockchain सीखना है मतलब तो मैं cryptocurrency में जाना है, but I have thought of building a project which is basically on medical field. तो like blockchain के बारे में जितना मुझे पता है that is completely perfect for it, and like now I have to work on that project on this medical field using blockchain. Like now how, और मैं कहीं भी सीखने जाता हूँ like everything is paid, और मेरे को एप्लीकेशन रन करने दैट इज पेड, मेरे को कहीं सीखना है तो दैट कॉस्ट इज पेड, दैट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट.
So I will share a platform link where you can actually code there and have some sample points. Okay, so I will share that and you can practice there.
Okay, thank you.
My question is
My question is simple.
how to avoid the pressure of government job while working with any company?
अभी तो पूछा है इसने, क्वेश्चन पूछ दिया.
Should we answer this? We are not government employees and we are not preparing for it. I think the most appropriate answer from me would be I am not qualified to answer that.
Hello,
Hello, myself.
hello, myself is from BTech study. Sir, actually my question is that I am ready for BTech and 4 and 2022, and I am also improving my skills, but I am not able to manage both strategies. So, sir, can you suggest
एक बार
for my career?
क्लाउड कंप्यूटर नहीं इन्हीं के साथ बैठे थे, पूछते शांत रहो.
Anybody want to take that question? Abhishek?
So Riku, I think going into IITs and IITs will be the most important thing.
Okay. And after that?
After that, he will realize, okay, ultimately we have to go into this only.
Abhishek? Your comment?
No, I think अगर आप गेट प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हो, मतलब जहाँ तक मैंने देखा, जो मैंने पेपर किए, आपका जो कोर सब्जेक्ट है ना, उसी से क्वेश्चन आते हैं गेट के, कुछ बाहर से नहीं आते.
और अगर आप अपने कोर्सेज कोर सब्जेक्ट्स को प्रिपेयर कर रहे हो तो आई गेस गेट को भी आप पैरेलली प्रिपेयर कर ही रहे हो। तो इसके साथ ही आप नेक्स्ट जॉब के लिए प्रिपेयर कर सकते हो अगर आपको बैकअप में चांसेस देके सकना है कि ठीक है अगर ये नहीं हुआ तो बैकअप में ये होना चाहिए। तो मेरा सजेशन है कि कोर सब्जेक्ट अगर आप परफेक्ट करते हो तो गेट भी आप परफेक्ट कर रहे हो कहीं ना कहीं। This is all.
But sir, I'm not able to manage. So how should I manage? What do you think?
I will come on that. Sir,
ये साल बीटेक कर
मैंने तो गेट का फॉर्म भी नहीं भरा था। So my grade and form भी जाना ही
इसमें डिजाइनिंग करना डिजाइनिंग
take it some out.
तुम ऐसे कर डिजाइन कर
So what was the name of the question?
Name.
Ajit. So Ajit, the first thing that comes in my mind when you ask this question is don't try to save on
पीछे में डांस कौन sorry guys for the technical issue guys I am going to on the video as we can see that light came sorry guys we have some confusion guys I am going to resume the video as we can see that the technical issue is solved.
If you are preparing for grades, stick to it for a while and see how it goes. And once it is done, you can always look for placement things. But you would need around 3 months for the placement preparation. And for the grade, it would be around 8 to 10 months for basic preparation, and for clearing it depends on you. But placement is around 3 to 5 months at most, where you can prepare your skills, prepare for mock interviews and others. So stick to the gate if you are really trying to go for the gate, but you will be demotivated too frequently while preparing for gate. Just stick to it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good afternoon, seniors.
There's one question I could change the seniors
Actually, I'm asking, is there any vacant seats or roles in development field in your organization, like where you are working? I'm asking for an example. If there is any vacant role available, then I will give you in the LinkedIn and I will send my DL. No, sir. I will send my resume to your profiles. If it is possible, then
job मांग रहे सबसे
I guess Deepu he's putting a condition key. If you can get me referral, then I will give you a LinkedIn connection.
Yes, we have openings in our organization, but the situation would be it will not be for freshers. At starting, since the market it was down for a bit in the ending of 2022, market was down, and most of the profiles and most of the things that I have seen from past 8 months, it's they are trying to recruit candidate with 2 to 3 years of experience because they don't have to train for it. And if you are trying to get into fresher position, you can reach out Saurabh Sharma.
And just a thing, and for sure we can provide referrals and anything else related to our organizations. So you just have to put the LinkedIn connection over there. It's not like condition. You have to go with that only. But yeah, you can personally contact or have a connection, LinkedIn connection over all of us. So yeah, there you can discuss about this.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Any questions? No?
What was tech stack?
DM
What was the tech stack?
Tech stack. Tech stack.
Tech stack.
Development.
Tech stack.
What development? Building development.
The front-end development.
The front-end development.
Actually, sir,
Front-end development.
I'm making projects.
I'm making projects based on React.
Sir, actually, I'm in front-end part and I'm basically making projects based on React, React.js and APIs. So I currently learning backend thing too, but presently I'm doing projects related to React using JavaScript, React, API, integration, and HTML, CSS, these things.
And there is no position for front-end developer professor in Nagaro. Either if I have found, I would have switched it to Nagaro. And you can apply for Cardeco. It has recently posted some profiles regarding the front-end development. And if you are trying to get into the front-end development, you have to showcase your skills using the data. And live projects. Front-end project can be live on Vercel and other things. You can post on it.
Thank you, seniors.
Thank you, seniors.
No questions, sir? Okay. So moving forward, we are having a special session like last Science Day. We launched a web development module, and many students participated in that module, and we have some top performers of those sessions. So we will be providing some certificates and goodies to them. So one by one, I would like to call them up on the stage.
Before starting that, I think we all have some questions that can be asked from the candidates, from the participants. Is there time left that we can utilize?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Third year are there in the session?
Third year. Yes.
And first year?
First year, bye bye sir, bye bye.
Second year?
Second year.
पीछे देखो चाहिए
This is for final year, third year, first year?
क्या है पीछे पूछा
No, that would be near the window.
किसका हो?
The row is
first year, second year, third year.
which year?
Which
The row, the whole row.
ये फर्स्ट ईयर
So first year.
They did not raise the hand. Okay, done. Okay. So first year, and I think this is the second semester.
Yes, sir.
And apart from doing the academics, they are trying to get placed. The situation could be you will face a dilemma of higher studies and pursuing and earning the skills. That is the most important dilemma for you. Choose before the second year. So this is what you want to do. Because choosing at the final year or the third year would be too late for you. So that is the most perfect time you are in where you can choose what you want to pursue. Is it like you want to directly go into the placements or you want to do higher education than you want to come into the corporate? Just the thing is, I prescribe doing the gate course or preparing for gate for at least a year. Because it will make your idea of computer science broader and what are the aspects that can be opened regarding a subject. You will develop a key interest on a particular topic or particular subject, and then you can study on that topic. But the situation for the third year and final year is, I think for the final year you should have started preparing for placements. And the one who are preparing for GATE, there is no backstep from you. You cannot say that the GATE was not cleared, so I will start preparing for the placement. It is not like that. The GATE preparation at the third year or the final year is a one-way route. You cannot go back and say, I should prepare for placement. It doesn't work like that. So that's absolutely okay. So, I think we have some developers of full stack, DevOps, and I think we need HR from these groups that can we can make connection. What is Chelsea?
I guess सबसे ज़्यादा पैसा HR में है जहाँ तक मैंने देखा है less effort more money
And more again.
हाँ Very good, sir.
Welcome, sir. Mute. You are on mute.
बैकग्राउंड कैसे डालते हैं मैं मोबाइल में
आपको फोटो ले लिया गया, आप क्या करेंगे?
क्या क्या ठीक है
One question: How many are you how many of you are thinking apart from web development?
Like senior is asking, how many of you are experiencing other courses other than web development? Other than web development?
7, 8.
आप थोड़ा रुकेंगे शायद फोन हो जाए
हाथ ऊपर पीछे वाले
खड़ा हो जाए
खड़े ही हो जाए खड़े हो जाए
जो वेब डेवलपमेंट के अलावा कुछ और करना चाहते हैं उसके अलावा जो है वो खड़े हो जाए
बहुत पीछे जा रहा है वेब 3.0 को ट्राई करो वेब 3.0 ब्लॉकचेन के साथ इंटीग्रेट होके आएगा तो वेब 3.0 को ट्राई करो मजा आएगा एंड don't try to stick with the web development only. You should learn more technologies like DevOps things, like a bit Docker, Kubernetes, a bit, not master on it. Just learn Docker, Git, Kubernetes, Jenkins, and Abhishek और क्या होती है?
First and foremost Linux.
Linux को तो नहीं छोड़ सकता।
Then just a simple query. देखो
क्या? They can say things. I don't understand.
they are standing for a reason. They have not developed those things.
उनको बस कुछ खड़े हैं कुछ बैठे हैं ऐसा क्या रीजन
पहले मेरे को ये जानना है मैं ऐसा कहाँ हूँ जहाँ प्रैक्टिस करनी है भाई
दिल्ली
हाफ टी शर्ट में यू आर अटेंडिंग द मीटिंग सुबह सुबह
दोपहर हो गया अब सो के उठा
अभी तक तो भूख निकला नहीं भाई
यहाँ पे निकला दिल्ली
ऐसा क्या कह रहा है
पैकेट बड़ा है ना पैकेट की
अरे भाई
टाइमिंग ज़्यादा नहीं है इन्हें तो बैकअप करते हैं जल्दी
we can proceed with
Yes, we are completed their queries, and I think we don't need to suggest more on what they have to do. They are pretty aligned with their goals.
yeah she should let's move forward
So seniors, we have selected some students who are part of our club and who are regular in their sessions. So we have two category of students, so which we are going to certify. So the first category of students are those who were regular throughout the sessions and who have completed their projects and they have shown us their code on the GitHub. And the second category of students are those who are although not regular throughout the sessions, but they have completed their projects and they have uploaded on the GitHub. So one by one we are going to certify